Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setup for today. So as usual, starting off with EurUsd, we are very much still in this range, and you can see it's a pretty well defined range. If I zoom in, you'll see strong move up and then move to the right. So I just want to get rid of all these arrows. Okay, so it's going sideways, but, and this is a big but at the moment, just zooming in so we can see the last couple of bars. We had a bit of confusion here, and then we've accelerated up, but these two bars here is definitely forming a triangle here. So there, and from that point to that point there. Okay, so we are ranging at the moment. We've got two range bars at the top. We've got a red range bar inside a green, so that is a bearish signal. But we need to wait to see what this bar finishes. If it's also red, then then I'd agree. We kind of top a range, and we're probably going to move to the downside. But if that turns out green, that's going to nullify that, and then we need to wait and see what transpires. For me, that's in a mini range at the top. So let's just get down to the 1 hour, and there you can see pretty clear, either by drawing those diagonal trend lines, or you can draw horizontals, or you can draw a block, something like that. But it doesn't matter which way you look at it, that is a consolidation area. Okay, so what that basically means is break to the downside. I would expect a move down, but I would also expect us to find some support. So I'd expect us to find support at 117.646. Break to the upside, I'd expect us to find resistance here at 118.761. Okay, so that's kind of the two levels that we're floating in between. Now, the one thing that I do expect is if we do bounce up to the upside, so if we do break the upside, I expect the momentum to continue. So, in other words, break this triangle to the upside, we should get to 118.761. I would expect a rejection of that level at first, probably come and find support back on the structure at 118.300. Great area for a long. So somewhere in that area with a stop below there, that gives you a 500 point stop loss, but that is in anticipation of the range break. Okay, this is your leg up, consolidation, and leg up. Now, if that does happen, that basically gives me the continuation of this move. Okay, so this is the weekly chart. You can see leading up into the elections being really choppy. Promise I'd never ever use that word, but very volatile, and that is, looking at it like this, it was a strong move up, a decent move to the upside. So that would be my first target, 120.54. Once that goes, you have pretty much these swing lows here to deal with on the weekly. Okay, anyway, so that's kind of the view for today. I think that's the plan on the EurUsd, so looking to buy off the dips. US dollar, Japanese yen, still looking to sell this. Problem is I'm looking for some kind of a pullback, and we are at a level, and that level is pretty much this weekly area here. Okay, but that is, if you look at the weekly, that is downward trend at the moment, so I would expect it to continue. However, we are looking for an area to buy, sorry, to sell off, not buy, but I don't want to be selling down here. So looking at this, you can see this price action at the moment. We're starting to, it's steep down, and now we're starting to sort of round, almost looking like a rounding bottom at the moment. So I'm not interested in this one. I definitely would be interested if we were going to pull back slightly. Looking at the EurUsd, I don't think that's going to happen. So it may just continue. So the other option is to watch for a break and a retest. So a break below this area here, 103.358, a pullback and a retest and rejection of that area. That would be an area to be short, and then a stop above the swing high here, which is 103.761. Okay, so that's kind of the plan there, but I think EurUsd is just offering a little bit more opportunity for me than USD, Japanese yen. Euro Aussie dollar, another one that is in a fairly strong downtrend. We haven't tested this breakout yet, which is 163248, and that's what I want to see us test. So still waiting for that. We're sort of playing with these tails here. I'm going to be a little bit patient on this one. I think, you know, it could even pull back even higher. So there's quite a few areas here that I'd be interested in. That would be the other area up there. Okay, so at this stage, if this is a rejection, a break below this green bar here would trigger an entry. And what you'd be looking for is a second move. Okay, and the second move needs to be something like that, which would basically mean my target is somewhere in the 16154 area. Okay, so watching this one with interest, because we have to wait and see what transpires here. So you can see it's sort of flirting with these levels here at the moment. We have had a close above there as well, so that's what leads me to believe that we need to look for the next level, which is 163248. That failing that, then we need to look for the next level, which is 16350, and 16350 is pretty much on the trend line as well, so that would be an area for me to be short with a stop above the swing high here. Okay, Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. So we've had the breakout, we had a few retests here. I didn't really get the retest I was looking for. I just want to fine tune this level there. That's my level I want to pay attention to, which is 094489. Let's just get down to the hour, and yeah, you can see continuation. So there's another triangle forming here, and you can see consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout. So just paying attention to the hour, this would be a good area to be long right here. So if we do get a fake out to the downside, I expect it would create a range. The other thing to pay attention to would be a break above the top here. So break retest of 095067, that's long, stop below this area here, which is 094734. This is also a decent area for a long, 094734, with a stop below the swing low here, 094489. Okay, so that is looking fairly interesting. I just want to get to a bit of a higher time frame just to see what we have. So we do have what's looking like an attempt to get through here. So if you look at the daily, this is clearly a potential trend change at the moment. And the other thing is, this wasn't a strong uptrend, and then we've gone sideways with the elections. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so that's definitely an opportunity for a long on the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. British pound, Japanese yen. So I've left these trend lines in. You can see trend line down, we broke, we've tested, trend line up, and we're still hovering on this. This one, to me, there's no clear direction. Probably not even bother looking at it through the day. And you can see why. So big up, big down, big confusion, up and below the moving averages all the time. So nothing really there. Not even interested in this level here, as I expect this is where it's heading anyway. Is 135361. Anyway, not interested in that. Moving on. Aussie dollar, US dollar. So I am expecting a stronger Aussie dollar here, and what we're looking for is a pullback onto support. And the first level of support that I'm looking for is 072106. Okay. Now, just bear in mind, if I do that, this has been quite a volatile ride at the moment. So you're looking for some structure, and you want to find decent structure, and you can see why I'm looking at this as my decent structure. The other thing that could happen is this area right up here at 072456. You can see all the tails here. Okay, so that is a break above it, and we're pulling back to test it. So those are my two areas on this that I'm paying attention to. So it's just so we can see what the candles are doing. So if you look at the hour, big move up, consolidation, big move up, consolidation. What's next? Should be a big move up. Okay, so this is the first area to watch, 072456, and then you need to start looking. Look at this tail, look a little bit deeper, look at this tail here. So I don't want to draw all those lines in, it's going to make a chart messy. You need to just watch what's going on here. The one thing you do need to do as well, though, is put that trend line in. If it would just let me, there we go. grief. Okay, so that trend line there, and if you do that there, you'll see we're sort of in a range. Okay, so a break above this trend line or break above the previous bar's high and a close above it would also trigger a long, and with your stop below the lowest bar. So this is something to watch. It is consolidating as far as I'm concerned at the moment, and I'm expecting it to come on to find some support and then the buyers to step in again. Okay, so that's definitely something that we are paying attention to as well. And the last pair is British pound Aussie dollar. Now British pound Aussie dollar, we've come into this area of support. If you look to the left here, we've broken down into this area. It does look like it's a bit of a trend line break, and that plays with the Aussie dollar strength at the moment. So I'd be looking for, for me, I want to see a pullback back up here first, 182.240, and then I'd be looking for a short off that area. Okay, so the move is down at the moment, but this is sideways right now, so I don't want to get involved in this. Rather see a inverse head and shoulders or cup and handle form here with a break to the upside, and then see what happens at 182.240. 182.240, we start getting a rejection off there. Stop is above this high here, and that is 183.032, and I'm looking for a short back onto this area here of 179.944. Get through that, then I'd be looking for 179.272. But that's pretty much what we're looking for. Anyway, guys, so that's the situation at the moment. Elections are still not finalized, but it does look like traders are starting to pick a direction and start driving markets in those directions, which is pretty exciting because Forex has been in a little bit of a limbo for the last month or so. And yeah, there's some good setups. Remember to keep those stops tight and don't panic. Be patient. The trades will come. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.